don't like this angle of me. Hold on. What's up, guys? It's Kaylen Forak. Today this isn't gonna be like a normal video, like where I talk with my siblings or do something with my siblings or unbox something or show you guys something or do a challenge or do a routine. It's gonna be me exposing myself, and I have 6 questions, so this is also gonna be like a super fast video. Hold on, let me chapstick up. Need more? Okay. The only real way to do chapstick. Multiple lines. Anywho. First question is, what's one lie you told no one until now? Okay. So when I was like maybe 7 or 8, I had this really good friend, and like we would always have sleepovers on the weekends. I would go to her house or she would come to mine. And like we lived in the same like area, so we would just walk back and forth. And one sleepover at her house, she decided to cut her bangs. And I asked her to cut a little bit off of my bangs, and she did good. She did really good. And then a few hours later, cause like we were finally asleep, I decided, I want to cut a little bit more off of my bangs. So I went inside the bathroom, and I took the scissors, and I just went. I'll pop up like a little picture somewhere. And they were horrible, and I regret them, and I blamed them on her, and we haven't talked since. Like, I blamed it on her. I said, oh, she did it when I was sleeping, I had no idea until you said something, because I didn't look in the mirror or anything. So yeah. Okay, second question. Who's someone you pretend to like? I don't think I pretend to like anyone. I think it's kind of obvious when I don't like someone. Like, everyone could kind of see that I don't like this person, or I don't mess around with that person. So I don't think I pretend to like anybody. Unless I'm forced to, then I'm like, yeah. Okay, and then third question is, what's the pettiest fight you ever had? There's a few actually, but the pettiest was on Lucy's birthday. I think she was turning 12 or 11, and it was on Lucy's birthday, and I got to stay and have a sleepover for like a whole week, and we were just around each other for too long, and like my feet, I will admit, my feet are always freezing, and I put them on hers. Well, I accidentally put my feet on hers, and she just all of a sudden gets up and what, your feet are freezing, stop touching me. And I'm like, what the hell? And then we started fighting, and it just went on for like 30 minutes, and then I left. Like, I didn't leave, but like I left the room and went to her brother's room, because her brother never uses her room, and I was just like, okay. And then a few hours later, she came in and apologized. But it was so petty, like, oh my god. Fourth question. What's the most embarrassing thing I've ever Googled? Actually, it was recently, because I've been out of school for a while now. It was recently. I freaking grabbed my phone because I was trying to write down something. Like, because I was writing down a bunch of notes for like ideas of what to do this summer. I literally forgot how to spell what. So I searched up Google, how do you spell what? And I spelled it wrong. I put like the H after the A, and then I was like, so that just proves you get stupid if you're out of school for too long. Okay. 5th question. We're almost done. I know this is probably a boring video, but we're almost done. The 5th question is the most toxic trait about me. I want to say it's toxic, but I would say it's kind of weird. Like, when I get like too close with someone, I kind of start being like mad weird. Like I start doing weird stuff that isn't normal, and it's just kind of odd, if you ask me. Okay, last question. Ooh. Dumbest thing I've ever done to get someone to notice me. A gulp? I think in 7th grade, the dumbest reason I've ever done to get someone to notice me was I was in 7th grade, and I had this favorite teacher, and it was CMAS time, and me and my friends would always go to his class to eat, and like one of my friends had a box of nerds, and I didn't notice, and they were like, crushes in here too, and I looked over, and he was at his table just looking at us weirdly, and then I like grabbed the box of nerds and freaking went like that, and like put all of them in my mouth, and then I started laughing, and then I choked, just to try to get his attention, which, now looking back at it, that's kind of a dangerous way to get crush's attention. It's like nerds are so small, they're like that, and you having a bunch of them in your mouth that you haven't chewed yet, and you're laughing and you choked, and you could have died. So past me, that was a little dumb of you to do. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed, because I know I did. I love you all. Peace.